You are listening to a radio podcast with Ellie Ants. Fire Gang Entertainment, welcome. Yes, my people, welcome back to the platform. Appreciate you guys coming back to the platform. Please like, share, leave a comment so we could open up different topics, talk about different things that's going on in the country. But yes, I want to also let you guys know that all the proceed, all the little money, anything that's coming in from this channel will go to the less fortunate, the people that really need everyday items. You know what I'm saying? For us, even a bag of sugar, we could go to somebody's house and drop off a bag of rice, a bottle of oil. You know what I'm saying? A couple of bag of peas. We don't care what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because every little bit counts. Every little bit counts. I remember in the 90s, like around 94, 93, 94, when the government used to come into Mocha and he would give care packages to everyone who helps either clean out the trenches, clean up the roadside and things like that. And he would give you the care packages with flour, sugar, oil, rice, you know what I'm saying? All these things would be in this bag. And then you would take this bag home and it would be fulfilling to a lot of people, man, especially my family, because I remember like 10 years, I was like, what, 8 years old doing this, going and get this bag and bringing it back home and then help out. Man, listen, it helped out a lot, you know? So every little bit helps. Everything counts for the people that's living in some of these villages in Guyana and these zinc coasts, you know? So every money that comes from this channel, from this platform, so my people, please help share the content. Let's grow the channel. And I will take you on the journey with the cameras. You guys will see everything that I'm doing. Like I said, the ideal came from this young man I saw on YouTube go by the name Kino Life in Jamaica, you know, and I got to give him his props when I talk about helping the people out, because, man, listen, you guys go check him out. I don't want to talk too much. You guys go check him out, Kino Life in Jamaica, you know? But that's the same goal for this channel. That's the same thing I want to do over here, and I want us to do it and help start helping one at a time, go around in Guyana and start doing this for because I don't want to, we ain't going to stress too much about what's going on with the government. Everybody could stress every day, the government ain't doing this, they ain't going to do that. They're not doing it, they're not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? When we start helping ourselves, then we are going to hold them accountable for what they're not doing. You know, so the goal is for us to grow this channel so we could use any type of income comes from this platform to help the less fortunate. But anyway, let's get into it. Today, I want to talk about the importance of planting your food, man. Just planting. You hear me? Planting. I know a lot of you guys already know, man. Already know. You guys, we done been through it. We seen it. We not too long ago, we showed all the greens in Guyana was high. It's still high. You know what I'm saying? Because these people, the government pushing out the farmers, the village farmer, certain people, the government is pushing out, taking the land, turning the land into schemes and doing different things. In this sense, I got to talk about King Iron. If you guys look on Guyana Beautiful Life page, you see I was doing a Rasta King, go by the name King Iron. My man had everything in his farm. Go and check him out. Go and check the King Iron on Guyana Beautiful Life. He had everything on his farm. He called me not too long ago, said they came in and they fighting them down for the land now. You know what I'm saying? They didn't come in and say, you know what, this man been here for over 20 years planting. He got everything. He got from sugar cane to lime to breadfruits to everything he had on the farm. Everything. You know what I'm saying? They're not giving him the respect as a farmer, as a village farmer, because he supply food for Mecca. A village farmer. They want to take the land, I guess, the government sell it to whoever. I see they coming in bulldozing the land. I gotta go back and check how far they at right now, so I don't want to go too much into that. I'm just gonna talk about the fact that he called me saying they are fighting them down for the land because they want to take it and develop some type of business over there. So that's what the government is doing to the Rastaman right now, or the farmer, the local farmer, fighting them down for the land instead of giving them the respect and say, you know what, these people is what you call it? These people is essential workers. Just they're as important to the community, just as important as the police and all these people they putting in power. These planters, farmers is very important. Is the same importance as the people that you're putting in position. So you guys have to start doing the things with these farmers, man. I start communicating and put some respect, give them the respect they deserve. You know? So my message to my people, plant your food, man. I know a lot of y'all got concrete land. Cut a barrel in half, cut a drum or something, put your mud, put your soil, plant the everyday items that you need, like your shallot, your potato, your pepper. You know what I'm saying? Because these are the things, if you're focusing now, is going high, because soon we ain't gonna be able to find no type of organic food. Chinese man bringing in is this and this that, because Chinese man, these people, knowledge-wise, these people is very intelligent. And you see it every day. These people, they have the things to take over communities because they have everything you're gonna ever need, you're gonna want. And they're gonna sell it for a cheap price because they make it so cheap and they make it so fast. You know what I'm saying? Man, we doing other things, fighting with each other and doing stupidness and all this fuckery we doing, sorry for the language. These people is taking the time to send their kids to school, taking the time to sit down and invent, create things. We focus on beers. On Friday come, we want to do this, we want to do that, and do that. Same thing you can sit down and think how to take rubber and make a long boots. You ain't got the time for it, but these people have the time. That's why they are winning right now. They are winning. They are gonna win all over the world because they have the time to create, and they take the time to create. You know, so when it comes to food, for my people to understand, if you don't want to eat plastic food or this type of fake food, plant your food that you use. Plant your sweet potato, plant get your lemon, get your seasoning and things. Start planting. I'm telling you, it's very important because from what I see that's going on, even in the US, the different places, food is very expensive. Organic food is going to be very expensive. The cheap food is going to be the Chinese food because a lot of countries going to start doing business with the fake food because they don't have to have somebody trim the tree and clean up and go and pick the food. They're not gonna need that because the food is in a laboratory. The food is in a factory. The factory is creating the food, so they don't have to depend on all these people outside to do no cleanup and all these things. You see what these people just did to all the Spanish people in the US, in Miami, that was picking the oranges and things like that. They deport them. So all them oranges and things fall off on the ground. A lot of people is not doing the harvesting, not picking up no food, they're not doing nothing. So all the food is going to waste and is bare, insect and all them things all over the place. So them people don't want that type of thing. They don't want to deal with people. Why I think there's a lot of AI and a lot of artificial this and artificial this going on because they trying to shut out the other things. So if they closing on all these food places, cutting out the farmers, and the food is coming from factories, then a lot of people they're gonna die fast, eating fake food. You know what I'm saying? So take the time to plant your food, man. Let me plant the food, plant the things we gonna need is already started. It's been going on. This thing been going on for a long time, but it's just getting worse. That's why you see people back in the day, you see people used to live all the way to 100 and something. Now people barely making it to 65 and 60 something because, hey, the food killing people off. Food is killing people off. So my people, plant your everyday small thing. Plant your callaloo, plant your sweet potato, plant your breadfruit, plant your banana, your plantain. Please plant. You hear me? Plant your food. There's a lot going on in the world right now, but what we cannot change or help, we are going to focus on the thing that we can't change and help. Ourselves, our family, and all the bullshit the government putting on we head and doing for you right now, we let the Most High and God deal with that. But just like that, we have to overcome. Everything in life, every day is the next day for us to overcome and move on and live life. Because when we finish talking and crying, guess what we do? We still gotta wipe the tears and move on. So let me overcome the bullshit and focus on the basic things that we need to focus on. Food, let's focus on food. Plant your little plant. And I have no big yard space to do big plant. You plant of the size of your yard. I know some people throw shallot and pepper and everything right over their sink in their house. I said, why? I see some people got buckets and thing planting some crazy food in buckets and thing, buddy. But you gotta know the knowledge. Knowledge is the key to succeed in anything we do. So peace and love, my people. Plant is very important. Plant even something small. Plant. Not just flour. You can't eat flour. Only some flour is important, but not all flour. So food is very important. Let's focus and start focusing on the right things. Peace and love, you don't know.
You are listening to a radio podcast with Eliance. Fire Gang Entertainment, welcome.